Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dami. I'm a student living and studying in the Philippines. In this video, I have my friend with me and we'll be talking about his migration story, how he moved to the Philippines and everything around that. Meet my guest.
My name is Wisdom. I'm a biology student, Lyceum Northwestern University, and I'm from Nigeria.
At what point did you decide to leave Nigeria for studies abroad?
That was 2015. Anyway, initially, all my life I never wanted to live in Nigeria. I actually wanted to study in Nigeria because I felt I wanted to. I kind of enjoyed it my first time, so I didn't want to leave in Nigeria to study. But my parents kind of convinced me and encouraged me. That was 2015. That was the first time I left the shores of Nigeria to.
So did you attempt like getting admission in Nigeria or?
Yes, of course I did. I got admission I was studying in Bingham University.
A private school?
Yeah, in National State, Caro local government to be precise.
Okay.
Yeah, New Caro to be precise. I was there. I studied pre-degree, did my pre-degree. I did my 100 level because I was a second batch B. So I did my 100 level medicine, but the 200 level was where we were going to be in different departments, and that was where I stopped. So yeah, I studied in Nigerian University, and I actually enjoyed it.
You later decided that you were going to move abroad.
Yeah.
So Philippines was the first country, or?
Philippines was not a country, my man, and that's the truth. Because I had other plans, I had other places to go to. I actually went to one of those places, but Philippines was like an afterthought. So it wasn't my first plan.
So you said something like you went to other country.
Yes.
Can you like share more light on that story?
2015, I went to one of those Caribbean islands, St. Lucia to be precise. I was there for 3 years. I did my pre-med and MD. I stayed there. The country was I plan on actually going back there once we are blue. You get job life, because it's a good place, serene environment, and it has this Jamaican and this Caribbean kind of lifestyle. So I did my pre-med, did my MD1, but because of the whole economic issues, I had to stop at some point.
So it's more expensive to take medicine or college?
Actually, it is because they have a different medical program compared to the Philippines. There, if you don't have a certificate like a degree, you have to start from pre-med 1, from pre-med. But if you have a degree, you are going to be automatically put into MD1, and there, M is only 5 trimesters. So your MD1 is 4 months. MD2 is 4 months, your MD3 4 months, and like that. Now the thing is a crash program, which it is, and they will tell you that it's a crash program. So they are not teaching you everything; they are teaching you what you need to know, that those things that are clinically related, and they help you to prepare for your USMLE Step 1 exam. So yeah, your MD, basic MD, that's your microbiology, pathology, pharmacology, anatomy, neuroanatomy. You do everything in a year and 8 months.
At what point did you move to the Philippines? You went back home?
Yes, I did. 2018, before I left, a woman brought her daughter to study in St. Lucia. She told me about Philippines, that when I go to Philippines, I should check it out. And she gave me a number of somebody she knew that does Philippine admission. I said, okay. But it didn't even come to my mind then. So after, when I went back home, I started looking for admission to study here. I got admission to study in Georgia. I got the admission, everything was okay, but that was when COVID happened. I got the admission, I got the visa, everything, but COVID happened, and
the visa expired.
The visa expired in my hand, and I could not go anymore. And I kind of scrapped the whole idea of going to Europe. So I said, well, this month to Philippines, let me try it and check it out. And voila,
you're in Philippines. So what did you know about the Philippines before you came?
Well, I didn't know much, because I knew it's a country in the Asian continent. I didn't know much about the Philippines. I just know mostly the movies, the series movie like Mara and Clark
Mara and Clara, very
and the
popular.
Gardener's Daughter and some of those.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
true.
I know one of the actors there is Juliana Montez or something. But yeah, so it was one of the things I knew about Philippines, but I didn't know much about the people, the country before I moved there.
To Philippines, since you've lived like in St. Lucia, if I'm correct, for 3 years, comparing the two countries together when it comes to people, where do you feel more acceptable?
Well, to be honest, I was more accepted in St. Lucia because, I mean, in America, as a foreign country, they are mostly blacks like myself.
Oh,
So it was home away from home because there are Nigerians as well, and the culture, their way of life wasn't much different because many things there was similarities because I felt maybe because of I won't say because of skin color, but because of the whole uh the same root or something, the same root. So it was good. It was good. Like I said, I still plan on going back there at some point because it was, and we're not much. The population there was not much. There are not up to 200,000 people in the whole country.
wow.
So almost every Nigerian, know every Nigerian. Exactly.
So for you, like you said, you were more accepted there.
Yes.
What's like being black for you in the Philippines?
Well, since being black, I've spoken to some other people here and asked them how they were able to survive and manage. And the same, they're like, well, you get used to it. Well, I don't want to go details into how some of my experiences, but right now we're already used to it. We just try to, forge ahead. Apart from that, some of the Filipinos I've met, some are actually really nice. I mean, some of my lecturers are really nice. Some people I've met, my landlady for one, and some people I've actually met are actually good. So I'm okay with that.
So you spent like how many year here or month?
Well, this I've spent 1 year already. So this is I'm going to my second year already. I'm going to my second year because I spent a year and this will be like 4 5 months in the Philippines if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I spent a year and some months.
So what's like your relationship with people and the environment itself?
Well, one thing with the people, I mean, apart from the Nigerians that I relate with, and I relate with Nigerians as well, with the people,
Mm.
the Filipinos, I also relate to some of them going to the market, the jeepney, transportation, and everything. I try to, communicate, try to learn the language
Okay.
with them, like going to the market. So, how much is this? Mechanical, and paying for your jeepney, bayato,
Like that.
para, or something like that. Those basic lingua, you learn it. So, yeah, but all that is been good.
Is there any remarkable thing you could remember, like between you and a Filipino, just having to like build a relationship? Maybe you said your landlady is like a very good person. Is there anything she has done that kind of taught you as a black person?
Well, speaking of my landlady, she's kind. She doesn't stress. Doesn't stress us. So we living in the apartment. She doesn't stress us. She sometimes during the festive period she bought some kind of gift for us. We living in the apartment. She bought some gift for us. And apart from that, even my lecturers, I feel that my lecturers, some of them, they are very friendly. They don't discriminate. They don't segregate. They accept everybody. I could go on to mention their name, but I mean, my lecturers, they know themselves. So yeah.
So for you, you've lived in a Caribbean country.
Yeah.
Now you moved to the Philippines. Was it difficult for you to like adjust?
Not really. It wasn't difficult to adjust. It wasn't because, I mean, I've been to some other countries, but adjusting wasn't an issue per se. I just wanted to, well, like I said, one of the issue I had was the language because I had to learn the language, and some of them don't usually speak English. I mean, they are okay, but unlike the Caribbean where they're speaking English and some patois, like more like vernacular. So yeah, it was the only issue I had settling down was the language barrier. So yeah, but it wasn't the whole. Generally, it wasn't much. Wasn't all that.
So let's talk about the food. How are you cooking?
Well, The food is okay. It's okay.
Do you eat Filipino food?
Yeah, I do. I'm one of those people that I don't
Select.
food. I'm not selective with food.
You eat everything.
Exactly.
Adobo.
As long as it doesn't purge, as long as there's no food poisoning, I'm okay with it. And Filipinos eat a very great amount of rice, and very much like Nigerians, we also do eat great amount of rice. So they eat rice, they eat chicken. I mean, there's some very cultural food that they do have, which is which I've not tried it, but I've tried some like the piga, and what's the other one? Is it bulalo? Is it bulalo?
Bulalo.
And there's adobo and stuff like that. I've tried some of it.
How about the street food?
Yes, I've tried the fish bowl.
Yeah.
And then the one with the
like
orange one with the egg in it, and the chicken back. And I tried it. Milk tea. I don't know. They have very many milk tea spots in this place. So yeah.